It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Lieutenant tilts his head, thinking. They were insane if they can do that. This is just a play to cheat money out of people. Curse gods. Oh! Do we have any money? The world's cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it! Let's stop being cops and turn into game developers.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
A smile breaks out on his face. He says, looking around the derelict room, the pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Alright, well, I got some more XP. I guess that's good. You got anything else to say? No, we're good. Okay, is this a clock? Oh, that is a transition. There's more can I transition back? I'm not done with that room! No, I didn't. Sorry. Dude, Kim, I love you, but that's not what I meant to click on. I'm not done with this room, man. Or this entire floor. So yeah, there was this. Money! And then there's a side room over here. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Give me more money. What is this? Production schedule filament memory. Oh! It's memory for the computer! Skis with Slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. I mean, those just look like foot skis. I was thinking, oh, it's like an airplane with skis, but no. I wonder if I can put that thing in here. $50! This cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Yeah, okay. Can I put it in here by clicking on this?
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Hang on one second. Can I bring this music? Oh, this isn't music, this is environmental. Or something. I don't know. Maybe it is the music. It's just because the music gets flagged despite being stream safe, so I'm going to make sure it's not too loud, because then it picks up less often. Press play!
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes?
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
The voice in the machine asks again. She sounds cold in the damp air. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Listen, Logic. I have played computer games before. I know how this works.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Yvonne, my partner tells me that you're here because radio computer guys are all paranoid. Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
Twitch chat keeps, like, halting and going to, like, connecting to chat mode. At least on my screen. Oh, now we're back again. Users not in the S-door files. This incident will be reported. Exactly.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
She's got a point.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
Hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
I don't think they're producing anything anymore, but cool. Hang on. I should level up before we continue. Kind of regret putting the point into shivers, although it might come to pay off. There's still the logic of... Hold on. There is still the logic of putting a second point into shivers, because if I have 4 in here, then the 6 plus 4 means we will auto-pass the medium checks. I do want to go into Inland Empire, but I'm kind of curious to see what comes up over here. I'm not sure that going from a 2 to a 3 did much, but going to a 4 might open up some things. If that's indeed how those passive checks work, you get that number plus a 6, and a lot of the medium checks are difficulty 10. This will give us some more info. Otherwise, drama's under intellect. And then Inland Empire still has huge things. Zero and Savoir-faire. Well, I mean, we do have a couple of negatives. On the other hand, if we got it from some sort of item or something, maybe we'd get to a 10 without a need to do this, right? And then it's like, oh, that's sort of a waste kind of thing. Who needs to be perceptive? It's not like I'm some sort of detectivizing kind of person. Seems completely unnecessary. I don't know what you're talking about, Mox. The drama was fun, although we're clearly getting some fun things out of the drama. I don't know. Let's just crank this shit up here. See what else we can get out of this. I mean, this one lets me talk to my Thai. It's kind of amazing. Oh, I can definitely see the value of getting these up to like 4s. Remember what white checks you need, which is a good point. We had a couple that needed suggestion. Is there a quick way for me to check that? There was somewhere. Oh, it was on the map, which I can't access right here. Oh, no, never mind, I can. These I can redo already. So, encyclopedia, electrochemistry, visual calculus, endurance, reaction speed. But I don't know if I'm necessarily interested in boosting these, at least currently right now. The thought cabinet I've poked in here. We've got this Lonesome Way home locked in, which might tell me how to actually get home, which seems good. F it. I'm going to do the shivers, and then I'm going to go back to Inland Empire. Okay. So changes and close. I'm curious what this is. All right.
That's not bad.
Wow, so conceptual. And what's this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Static drowns for response. You hear someone. Okay, that's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework.
Let's see what happens when I print now.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to leave the production schedule in there for now, because I'm not done with it. Although, I guess there's no reason not to carry it around. Who knows? Okay, done. All right. Now, before I go through that other doorway... A magazine rack? Or no, it's a shutter.
The safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Seems fine. Knock, knock.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Knock even harder.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now. If this is really an entrance to the chimney, then there must be a furnace somewhere as well. Maybe there's another way to get in.
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
No! I'll equip the crowbar and try again. I need to find the middle entity. This is a chimney. It's not random. This is significant. We want to see what's on the other side. I can try. Blow gently on your bruised knuckles. I like that one.
Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further.
Sounds good, Kim. That's it. Paint cans? Postcard. The Delta 51. The sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia toned. Is there much sunlight in this building? Okay, sure. Midtown traffic passes. Overhead, the ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist. Vapor rising from the delta on which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid. Okay. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Where did the snow come from? There's no snow outside, is there? Also, this would imply someone was here recently and took off their boots. Okay. Maybe it was snowing outside. I mean, I know it was cold. All right, I think we finished this. Let's go down, or let's go through here and see what the deal is. Money and pills. I wonder if I should heal myself. I mean, I only have one more hit point left, and presumably I'll die if anything else gives me damage. I mean, it'd be nice to get like a free heal from an event. Possibly go wrong. What the fudge? Okay. Probably just a statue, but the red glowing eyes are creepy as hell. Is this a bare refrigerator?
You see a terrifying ice bear.
Ice
with a
bear
storage
fridge.
Compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Why though?
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
I'm totally gonna open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Dun dun dun.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's just a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
I mean, if this was D&D, you know this thing would come to life and attack us. He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door.
Let's take a look inside.
Look inside the refrigerator.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with
Are they empty?
the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Ooh, I get fridge magnets too. Okay, I don't think I can access the inventory right now. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
I don't know, it's kind of cool to me.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Oh yeah, he points at a red snaky cable running from the fridge. Yeah, it's still powered on.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing.
Well, I think we went downstairs. We went through a little door and there's a stair here. We went downstairs, yeah. Okay, we'll follow that in a second, but interact? Handwritten notes on the fridge. Use the interaction button in inventory. Okay, handwritten note you found in a giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some of the marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the refrigerator door.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder.
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio.
No, I don't want to deal with the illiterate ginger kid again. Okay, you had to hide somewhere safe. Okay.
You find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
So an S and a Sulislav. I wonder who wrote that note. Unless this is just a term, like, take care, buddy.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry? Maybe because of the entity. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Okay, well, remind me again what's a filament memory, although we know, but...
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes,
I
right?
super do.
It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Must be Kuno.
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would
Beards.
love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed.
It's worth $50!
Counter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Put the note away. Yeah, why is this orange? Oh, maybe I never clicked on it? Handkerchiefs are given to you by Lieutenant Kutsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portiere. Well, this might be powered up as well. Is this ice cream? Ice cream maker. Defrosted and unplugged. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There is a hidden doorway here. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine the light on the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yep. No, I'm totally gonna do this.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spider webs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
I'll inspect them.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock.
Yeah, I still don't know where my revolver is, but...
Than the others. Take it. You're a police officer. Police officers carry guns.
Thanks, Authority. I wouldn't have figured it out without you. This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Hey, the dialogue didn't match. He said that's a real rare sight. Seems to be no longer functional. But the text is an old Belle Magrave from the Revolution. The lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Does he? Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Okay, lots of weapons here. A broken Belle Magrave from ages past. It's a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. This looks like something right out of Fallout. You know, one of the pipe rifles from Fallout 4 especially. That kind of vibe. Worth $11. Alrighty. I mean, this is not even an equipable item. It's just something I'm holding on to. Okay. It's another ice cream maker. Frozen ice cream maker that's still running.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be...
We're never getting out of this building. Turn the crank. Let's not do that. It might shred whatever's inside. Let's try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy
If
here.
only I had a pry bar.
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Thanks,
Equip
tutorial
the pry
agent.
bar by going to the tool.
I got it. It's fine. I was just feeling weird, like, presenting the pry bar all the time.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer. That
Pry bar not strong enough? Yeah, I need to run a roll of straight 12 to crack this open. Well, before I try this, let's turn the crank. What could possibly go wrong?
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams.
God, the
In
phrasing.
the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Dude, you didn't have to do me like that. What the hell?
The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
What is this?
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes.
Am I very strong or is this pry bar really weak?
Yeah, well, that's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut. It takes an advanced tool to get it open.
Ah, man, this is just like... Oh, I'm sorry. I need an obsidian pickaxe now to be able to mine diamonds or whatever the hell those crafty mining people do. Advance, where do we get one?
I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a
That's
special
what you
tool.
say.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough.
Why do I feel like I'm doing this in,
Then
like...
we will know what's in
wrong
this
order. Yeah.
mysterious ice cream.
I need an adamantine pry bar.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Well, first of all, if I turn off the ice cream maker, maybe eventually the ice will thaw and I'll be able to crack it open. Right? So that's first.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
It's black. It's not like the red. It's not like it's the red one. Because black, the color of his miserable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do think something reads. Where's the answer of because I want to thaw out the ice cream maker? It's black. It's not like it's the red one. I'm going to do the red one next. And you know what? We're going to lift the curse of this place. The reason this place never makes any money is because their electricity bill is too high because they're constantly running that refrigerator. Because it's black. No, you know what? I'm going to say this one because then I'm immediately going to do the red one. It's not like it's the red one.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing.
I'm going to unplug the giant red cable too.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Enough time has gone by.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market.
Through the market.
Past the Boogie Street spearhead
Okay.
to the other side of the lake.
Sure.
The frozen eye at the center of the district.
Good description.
Then past the video rental store. on the
Blockbuster still
corner.
exists. It's good to know.
There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there.
What?
Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
So I don't have a house? Also, these directions are exactly like the directions my dad tries to give me when I like want to go somewhere. It's like, oh, we're gonna go to this place. And it's like, how do we get? Just tell me the address so I can punch into the GPS. And no, he'll start his story. It's like, first of all, you gotta get an onion on your belt, and then you gotta go here, and you'll see this building. It's like, no. We have GPS in our pocket all the time and forever. Just give me an address, and I will get there. I don't need to hear. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. Speed as in the candy? So my perception. Look, I love the little x-ray. So is this locked in here? I wonder if I have a maximum number of these slots for these. I mean, I slotted this in because it was like, oh, maybe I can forget it whenever I want. You don't have a skill points available. Interesting. I'm assuming I had that +1 encyclopedia while this is running, which is now gone. And then here, okay. And then if we go to here, perception, yeah, our cap on perception is now 5. Was 2 because presumably motorics. Okay. And yeah, I think encyclopedia might have been a 6 for a little bit. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Bonuses for items. Huh. What? I don't actually have a house? Money and more nose of it. All right. How's this done?
This orange machine is
All right. Another staircase? Weird. Insane mesh tank top. Insane? Where did you even get that one? No, really. Who put it in that drawer? No further comments. Wear it at your own risk. +1 drama. Clinically insane. Wow, the mesh shirt with the tie. So we lose a point of conceptualization, but we regain some suggestion. +1 drama. I mean, come on. You said the check was white again, so I could retry it?
This orange machine is dead still.
Yeah, machine unplugged +2.
Ice cream churner and
Well, I guess I may as well retry it. I might get a double 6.
slowly melting. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar.
So close!
The bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't. You see the pry bar.
Yeah, well, I have no...
Soon, turning the crank, it's all gone now.
So close! We got the 11. We needed the 6 or the 12. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Right, but this looks like an electric engine or some sort of motor, I should say, that runs these to go there. I mean, I don't have the option to drag cables into this, but all right. Oh, we can check the fridge again. Oh!
An old call box with East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay. I got a key. No, I got a key. I wonder. Do I have always coming through here? I don't know. All right, we'll recheck the fridge. Oh yeah, and there's this area.
The bear's eyes are dead and empty.
Yep, no glowing
Ice
red.
inside the fridge, slowly melting.
That's the furnace, presumably. The wall collapsed. Inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Does it? Okay. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
I'm gonna look inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice, or several voices, talking to each other.
Is this the interpretation of the
In
spirit?
the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Until proven otherwise, we're going to be skeptical, right? We think this the perfectly reasonable explanation for this so-called spirit and curse. The curse, the reason it went broke, is because they were spending too much on electricity because of the fridge, surely. And the spirit, you're just hearing voices being carried through the pipes from some other place, right?
What are you doing?
The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. I hear the murderer of the hangman. No, I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Yeah. Smear hands of coal. The voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity placed on such living. Physical instrument, medium. Yell, hello! Into the furnace! Well, I don't want to, like, alert people. Why would I smear my hands with coal? First of all, the voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least not the supernatural kind.
Always has to be the skeptic, this man.
Hello!
You muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak.
Me after a live stream.
A lifetime of smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Smear your hands with coal, because why not?
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient.
I don't know why we did that, but we did.
You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
Hadamat Kazai, smear your cheeks black with coal. Whoa! People get canceled over that shit, Mr. Detective.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing?
I kind of want to be like, oh, nothing. No, I was having a moment. No, sorry, that was stupid. Like, my character has moments, but he hasn't gone off the edge yet. No, nothing. You didn't see nothing.
Yes, it was.
I guess I could do it again. Kick it with your foot. Oh no, I died! Heal yourself now. Okay.
A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Oh, I can do it again because I kicked the furnace now.
Another pathetic yelp sounds off into the vast darkness of the chimney. You're a little embarrassed you produced it.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I did that staircase. Oh, hang on. Is there another area over here? Oh. What's that? Cellar window. People's feet shuffling on by the street. Oh, there's a little bit of cash on the ground. Okay. I feel like I've poked at everything currently down here in the basement. I don't know, maybe I should put the war paint on and, like, live up to it. Maybe it'll make me stronger. I had an urge. How can I resist this urge? The voices want me to do things. Smear. Smear.
What?
I'm the reincarnation of an ancient Ilmaran warrior.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
Oh, Kim, I love you so much.
No,
Your first death was from the
you're a
furnace?
proud warrior. Keep it.
Kim trusts you. Sure.
These 3 stripes give you strength in this dangerous realm. It will be foolish to remove them.
We're exploring this dark place, and I need the protection my war paint affords. Kim's just gonna think I'm crazy, but okay.
And this protects you.
This is traditional war paint. It will grant me safe passage with the spirits that guard this place. Give me confidence, all that matters. It'll give me safe passage.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Stubborn looks away from you in the furnace.
Just pointing out, this is not traditional ceremony. No idea where you got it.
All right, we war paint it. We can do this again. Let's go, baby. If I failed again, it would be really funny.
A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
I still don't know it's a good idea to announce herself, but sure.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Are you the spirit?
You've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of this doomed commercial area and... No. Hello? Are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Okay, well that was easy.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Did the encyclopedia just actually us?
After you, officer.
See? See, Kim? Alright, chat was right. We gotta smear shit on our face whenever we get the opportunity. Is there like a lingering stat for that? Like, is it gonna come up somewhere? Can I wipe my face now? I don't know. Alright. Fine. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. He did almost die, that's true. Kim's got a point there. I mean, to be fair, I almost died from kicking it. Hello? Wow, what a cool space! I would super want to live here too. What's in this? Tray is full of dice. Colorful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. I'm gonna play some D&D. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. It's fantastic.
Hello. I'm Nia.
Novelty dice maker. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair. Wait, where's the emerald light coming from? That's awesome.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
I knocked so hard I broke my hand. My milieux? Just think her middles? No, this must be something else.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her.
Oh my god, this was related to the murder all along! First of all, what do you mean by milieux?
Yes, a Milius is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on on the table. She's like lo-fi beats girl or whatever. Also, though, from here, sort of like the girl with the pearl earring, right?
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
This confused me with someone else. Have knocked on your window? Wait, you thought I knocked on the window? Oh, did you try knocking on my window? No, but I did knock on the curtain thing.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Yeah, I do actually. I could use a full set. I would really like the set to have the 2d10s. One of them optionally, but it would probably be better if it had like the decimals on them, like the 10s. Makes it easier to count if you happen to roll a percentile dice. And at least 4d6s. I don't like those sets that only give you like one of each, because a lot of times it comes up that you need more. Sorry, why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need.
I also like
That's
World of
fine,
Darkness, so I
yeah.
need a lot of d10s. And when I play Shadowrun, I need a bucket worth of d6s, please.
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like RPGs, and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual.
That's expensive. How much for one made of a human bone? Oh, the door. I think that's probably my pizza. I can hear someone moving around, though.
Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shelves like stalagmites.
Oh my god, this description!
This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
So we got this because we changed our shirt. I want to point out, we were getting a -1 from our previous shirt to suggestion. We were getting +1 to, I think, conceptualization, but our conceptualization's high enough. So we did that, and we got a boost out of drama by putting on that sexy mesh shirt.
No falsehoods are present.
And
She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide.
so
Ask what you need.
we get 2 different successes here to tell us, no matter what, she's going to tell us the truth. 1 second, I'm going to go grab the pizza and have a bite real quick. Then we'll put it aside and we'll game some more. Everyone take this minute, get up, stretch, hydrate. Got my ghost pizza. So spooky. It's supernatural. You see? Let's have a quick bite. Oh, it's nicely cooked too. The cheese browned. Mmm. And dripping. And really hot. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. That's good. That was really good. Thank you. There's a pizza Death eats in the best Supernatural scene ever. Death had really good food taste in Supernatural. Mm-hmm. Hey, Paul, thank you very much for the tip. The super thanks. I think that's what it's called on YouTube, right? Do add to your TTRPG backlog the making a Frostpunk. Oh, thank you for playing more Disco Elysium. Thank you very much. I didn't know that. Frostpunk tabletop RPG. Ooh. It would be a fun setting. Okay. Let's make some small talk first, you know? How'd you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Do you get a lot of customers?
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
I guess not all cobalt is radioactive, right? It's just some of the isotopes. That was my first thing. It was like, cobalt? It would be pretty, though. Nice and blue, right? So, do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
They're great, but man, they will talk your ear off and want to tell you about their character, right? You're sitting there, you're just trying to sell, like, you know, I've been behind so many people in lines at like comic book stores and RPG stores and stuff like that. Person at the counter is just trying to ring up their order, and they got to listen to a 20-minute long story about their time the druid fell down a well looking for a dog or some damn thing like that, you know? And that's if you're lucky, it's only 20 minutes long. Not that I would ever do anything like that myself. Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Actually, luckily, I don't need to because I've got a friend who makes animated videos of our D&D campaigns. So that's, you know, I don't need to actually say it out loud. All right. Yeah. Now, especially like working with materials, steady pay.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
That's true. People take their hobby seriously.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
The Inline Empire has their priorities.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook. Then the woman under the large window.
Yeah, Demonac makes the videos, yeah.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday?
No, man, she was busy. Lo-fi beats to make dice to.
I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going